You're watching Morning in the Mountains on the Mountain Fun Life channel, and when we talk about life in the mountains, we also, of course, talk about the beautiful nature. So I'm Frank Murphy here with my guest, Dave Vandergriff, who is a retired with UT Extension, but now you're a consulting arborist after years and years of talking about trees.
Correct.
All right, now let's talk about, you've been here before to tell us about some of the fun things that you're involved with. So congratulations on your retirement. That's new since last time we were here, July 31st. It was a weird weather, I think, in the Smoky Mountains this summer because we had 90-degree heat all the way through September.
You know, it has been a different year. We had lots of rainfall. Everything was looking good.
Back in February, we were soaked.
Right. Trees were making lots of food. Everything was going along fine. Then we got to August. Everything changed.
Right.
And all of a sudden we got much hotter and we got much drier.
Well, talk about trees making food, because that affects the colors of the leaves later, right?
That is correct.
So the trees have plenty of water coming up through the roots. And they're growing. The leaves are using that energy to making that energy, right?
That's correct. So they make, with the green pigment in the leaves is where they make the food. That's the food factory. So that's what we see through most of the growing season. As we get to the fall, whenever the nights start getting longer, days are shorter, and temperatures change, then they move out of that production mode. And then they move to going towards dormancy because they're deciduous. So
that's one of my favorite words, deciduous.
Yeah.
Means the leaves fall off.
The leaves fall off. But it's great for us because whenever they do fall off, whenever they quit making food, they give us a spectacular show of color every fall. So
that really is the green, the chlorophyll departing from the leaf. And then what we see being left behind is really almost the more true color of the tree, right?
A lot of those colors have been there all season long. They were just covered up by the green.
See, that's amazing to me. I love that. That's so beautiful.
So it is, as that moves out, then the other things are exposed. So,
all right. So the hot nights that we had in August, September delayed this process. We need, like Paul Davis used to sing about, the cool nights to tell the trees that winter is coming, and you need to conserve, pull in everything into the trunk and the roots, and right?
That's right.
Okay.
So as they finish the food process and they go into dormancy, they've stored food in the roots. That's what enables them to leaf out the next year. So that's really important.
All right.
You know, they've stored back their reserves because they got to have that energy in the spring. But then we see the other colors that were there as the leaves reach the end of their life and eventually fall to the ground, where they recycle nutrients for the tree again.
So
for
raking
future.
up. So I'm okay if I don't rake my leaves, right? I just have the guy come and mow over them and mulch them up.
That is the absolute best thing to do.
Good, because I hate raking. I mean, I've always despised raking. So I just decided as an adult I'm not going to do it.
And it's free fertilizer, so why take it away?
There you go. All right, so now that would also explain then why in the higher elevations, and of course here in the Smoky Mountains, we've got multiple elevations. You can go all the way from the lakes up to the peaks. The weather is different on the top of the mountain than it is at the bottom. Therefore, the trees are different.
They are, and the good thing for the folks visiting the mountains to see the color is that the weather is different as you go up in elevation.
We're talking to you, leaf lookers, so pay attention. This is you. We're talking about leaf lookers.
They have had more rainfall and they've had cooler temperatures, which are the magic ingredients.
The higher elevation,
Right. As we get into the valley, that's where we have more problems this year with weather, because the nights have stayed warm and we just didn't get any rain at all in September.
So I should feel guilty for enjoying the warm nights? My wife hates the warm nights.
Are great for us, but not so much for the trees.
Okay. So finally now, though, as we proceed toward Halloween and into November, I hope it works out, because, you know, a lot of the tourism industries here in Sevier County have decided to extend their autumn festivals and delay the start of the Christmas festivals from what was it going to be, like 1st of November back to like almost 2-3 weeks later, like November 15th, 20th. I think that's a good move.
It is. And, it always happens, so we know it's going to come. It's just this year it's a little delayed because we missed that key ingredient, the cool nights.
So it's not canceled, it's just delayed.
No, absolutely not canceled, and there'll be plenty of color for us all to enjoy.
That's good. I was worried. I thought Dave Vandergriff was going to come on today and say, autumn is canceled, we're moving forward.
Absolutely not.
Well, Dave, thank you very much. Congratulations again on the retirement. He is a consulting arborist and formerly with UT Extension. Dave Vandergriff, an expert on trees. So I hope you'll come back frequently because this is important stuff to us.
Thank you. Appreciate the opportunity.
Absolutely. You're watching Morning in the Mountains on the Mountain Fun Life channel. I'm Frank Murphy. We'll be back with more coming right up.